Welcome guys to another episode of the Youth Hub. This is the show that gets your groove on. I'm yours, Florence Amboy, and today niko peke yangu, Rachel Maliuko, tunakumiss, come back. Akona tushughuli, but next episode we promise we'll be together. Juu tunaona nikaa sahi huyu akienda, huyu mwingine anaenda hii episode. Karibuni sana guys. Please feel free to join the conversation. Our SMS line is 21144. GVS TV across all social media platforms. Ama unaweza tutafuta kwenye DMs hapo, tuko na tupie pale kando. Anyway, today's episode is really more of the educative part. Because tumezoea kila siku, oh baba, oh mama, but today tuko for serious. And I have a beautiful guest with me. Tutaanza na kumintroduce. Hi.
Hi.
Karibu.
Thank you.
Please tell them who you are and what you do.
My name is Chelagat Pauline. I am a data scientist. Currently, I work at Ascent as a quality coordinator. And right now, I'm also a student at Riara, pursuing computer science. And let's see where that road takes us.
Mbona usemi businesswoman? Utaki ku-plug your business?
In fact, I even forgot. Yes, I'm also into business. I love stationery. I love writing and reading. So, Paper Lovers is my beautiful, beautiful brainchild, and we produce and design all stationery that you need for yourself, for your family, for your friends. Anyone needs to write and read. Yes.
Trust me, guys. Siwaangushi, undo plug. Nishawambia. You heard it here first. Karibuni again. Karibu Chela.
Thank you.
The Youth Hub Show. Today's topic, before I hope ijaandikwa hapo before niseme. Today's topic ni economy. Because tunashinda kusema economy, but have you sat down and asked yourself, do you know anything about the economy? Ama kazi yako ni kusema mafuta imepanda na una gari, ama mchele na sio unanunua. So we are here to talk about it, because see, as the youth we are majority. Tuko 70% out of 100 kwa hii dunia, kwa hii country yetu, and 4 million of us are unemployed. So it means mbona tunateta na sisi, you get where I'm coming from. Anyway, again, tunaanza na the first question. What is economy to you, Chela?
Economy. The economy, in my view, ni consumers and producers. Like in every region, there is someone who makes something and there is someone who needs something. So like in Kenya, yes, Kenya ni the geographical region because of the map and where it's situated. But an economy is a system that has a producer and a consumer. So producer kazi yake tu ni kutengeneza vitu, ama kuprovide service, ama kuvalue add kitu. And then sasa consumers ni the people who kazi yetu ni kununua ama kutumia na kuteta economy. So that's exactly economy. That's what it is. So one hand kuna producer, the other hand kuna consumer. So it's as simple as that. And then sasa whatever happens in between inategemea ni nani anaumia, the producer ama ni consumer ama vile kunaenda. Yes.
As you've mentioned, you work for a company, sindio? So it means you're earning money. How is the economy affecting you? Because mimi, I work here, but I don't think the economy inani affect. Okay, wacha nisianze na mimi. Wacha tuanze na mtu. At least akona tufesha pale, banki na shanga iki at the end of the month. How is the economy affecting you as Chela, as a youth?
As a youth. So as a youth, nitasema, yes, I have a job. It's interesting. I love it. It's very engaging. But at the same time, where I want to be at and where I'm at need two different ones. So vile economy is definitely say mafuta imepanda, so everything is affected. So what a fare if I need to go somewhere, or my bills kama nilikuwa nalipa 1,000 now maybe it's 1,200. So kila kitu imepanda. So personally I am directly affected. Indirectly I'm also affected. So even hata wewe vile umesema, yes, you're not currently employed, one day you will, but hata sai in your current state as a youth you're still affected. So si lazima sisi wenye tunafanya kazi, yes, tunafanya kazi, but everyone, whether employed, unemployed, it is the same. We all feel the effect, but the people who feel it most ni wenye hawana job, because ile kidogo wako nayo inakuwa stretched. So inabidi mtu amejipanga, amealign priorities differently. Yeah.
Nakumbuka when I was young, nilikuwa nashukwa na 700 na hiyo ni mingi kwa mamangu. I was like, mom, salon ni 700. Ananiuliza 700 aje? Sai naenda salon na budget ya 5,000. Unajua kuna watu watashangaa, ina depend na wale unaishi pia.
True.
5,000 nishukwe, nioshwe, nifanyiwe kila kitu, na bado sijafanya nails na sijui nini. Guys, tunaenda wapi? Because I think part yangu ya kukua affected nilianza biashara. So the things like where I get my stuff from the vendors. Wakipandisha bei, inamaanisha mimi nitapandisha bei.
Yes.
Na sitapata customers because bei yangu inakuwa higher than them. Na get. Because wao wanapata a lot of customers because they are cheaper plus wao ni the source. But sasa mimi nakuwa affected because right now my business venye inaenda tu iko tu hivi. Hakuna hivi, at least ka graph kako hivi, iko tu hivi because now I have to add money on my side and I don't get customers. Guys, if you're watching, tell us hapo chini kwa comment section, how is the economy affecting you as a person? Maybe you any firstborn, family inakutegemea. Tell us how the economy is affecting you as a person. Kuna kitu Chela amesema that tutaguzilia tu hapo kidogo tu, but tuendelee. What do you think, what is youth economy? Ukisikia youth economy ni nini? What is it to you?
Youth economy, okay, vile umesema, it might be, vile tumesema economy ni producers na consumers. So youth economy, it a segment to the youth. So it will mean the youth who produce goods, products, or give services, and the youth who consume it. So, because definitely there are youths who are in business, and at the end of the day, each and every single person ni consumer. You need bread, you need milk, you need your fare kwenda where you're going, you need a place to stay. So hizo vitu zote. So we are all consumers, but youth economy specifically in a focus on the youth.
The youth.
Yes.
So nitasema what Google says. Hata basically sema everything, but nitarudia what Google says. And Google says, youth economy, it is an economy that targets to reduce the numerous gaps between the youth's expectation, hopes, and the reality of their situation. Umepata hiyo? Hivi kama hujapata, uko na simu yako hapo, hebu Google mbio so you get to understand. So tumekaa hapa tukasema tuko na challenges kama my youth. Can we name some of the challenges that you face and I also face, so that people can see, oh, hii ni challenge, inani affect. So what are some challenges you have?
I think the biggest one that affects everyone, irrespective of the two of us, itakuwa unemployment. Like it's rampant. Na si Kenya pekee. It's Africa, and it's also globally.
Imagine, according to statistics, 4 million youths sai wako jobless. Imagine.
And that gap itaendelea kugrow because the youth, we are the majority, and also the fact that we are in the productive age. So people are also raising families, so itaendelea kuongezeka. So unemployment is the biggest, and without having a job, it's hard to have a decent place to stay, even food on the table, which is the most basic needs. Mtu hizi alala njaa na hakuna place ya kukaa. So that will be the first one. The second one, naweza sema like the economy vile, if it's unstable, we are affected in terms of, we all want to progress. So the economy, if it's in a bad state, a lot of things need to step back, unaweka pause. So let's say you have aspirations. Let's say in the next 5 years, unataka umenunua gari, umejenga nyumba. Economy ikikuwa mbaya, hizo vitu utafanya in 10 years. Utasongesha. Exactly. So that's another thing. If the economy is not in a good state, whatever someone has planned to do in their life, unasongesha. Because now, hawezi sema unaeka pesa kando for that job or that house and you don't have food. It makes sense. So mainly those are the two ones, and inasema affects all of us. Yeah.
Na kuna hii stuff ilikuwa inasambaa at that time 2019 ndio COVID ilianza, si ndio?
Yes. December 2019.
Do you think your COVID period ili affect us as the youth positively or negatively? And if Positive, tell us why. Negative, tell us why.
Let me start with negative. I like starting with the bad things and then
Towards the end
the good things.
Uh-huh.
So negatively, a lot of people who had plans walizieka on hold. Young people who had businesses walizieka on hold. Young people who were employed, a number walivutwa. So in that aspect, livelihoods were lost. Another negative thing is people had to backtrack. So watu walikaa home, hatukuwa tumezoea. So mental health issues, they came to the rise because kila mtu alikuwa cooped up in the house, hajui what next. The uncertainty, it creeps into people's minds. So lots and lots of youth are still facing the remnants of mental health issues from COVID era. So those will be the two main ones that I can think of right now. Positively, I can say a number of youth walipewa the chance ama the opportunity to do something they love, ama upskill or venture into businesses. Personally, in my experience, COVID-19 ilinifanya nika, of course I was home, most of us were home, so I upskilled, took a data science course because I love math. So I did that, and that is what has made me come to this point, because my bachelor's degree is different from what I'm doing right now. I'm in tech, but my bachelor's degree is in health. I'm a physiotherapist. So for me, COVID was a blessing.
In disguise.
In disguise, yes, because now I took time and nikakaa chini nikajua, what do I want to do? I love math. And for some people, it was a time of reckoning. Unarudi unaangalia. And personally, that was a good thing for me, and I hope it is for a number of people. And then to the people who started businesses, your time. It wasn't the best time to start. It had challenges, but there are those who hacked it and started, and it's really working out for them.
Restaurants.
Exactly.
Watu walikuwa na order in all the time.
Yes.
Because you can't go out, yeah.
People even had the chance to really put in their side hustles. Mtu ako nayo imekuwa in the back burner. Your time, it comes out full. So if you do bake, 50-50. So tuseme I'm a baker, I love baking. But nilikuwa naenda job every day. Niko home, I'll bake every day, I'll sell to my neighbors, I'll put more time and energy into it, and it will grow. So positively, there are those who upskilled, wakarudi shule, and it was online. So at the comfort of people's homes, those who could, they did that.
The things they love.
Exactly. Na wakaanza biashara. Wengine, they had more time with their family and friends. So those would be the two advantages and two disadvantages. And then another one that was a disadvantage is ili widen the gap between
the higher class
exactly
and the lower class.
Na low class. So that might be another negative thing. Because sasa wenye walikuwa wana try to make it in life pole pole, sasa narudi square one. Exactly. Yeah.
Kuna kitu hapo umesema about mental health. So unasema pia mental health inaweza, because of the economy, inaweza affect mental health.
Vibaya tena sana. Vibaya tena because it's environmental issue. It's not from within, but our mental health also is affected by things around us. So ka economy iko mbaya, let's say nimepoteza my job today, because I'm so sure there are many people who did. There is no way I'll sleep soundly usiku najua sina rent ya next month, sina food ya next month. There are people who had children, sina fees ya mtoto, and that time was tough. And lots of people waliumia, honestly. And the issue is with mental health, it's not a physical thing that you see. People really hurt on the inside and really can't see an outside thing. Kama nikivunjika mguu, you'll see me limp. Mental health, it's very personal, so it's very hidden. Yeah.
Na kuna kitu ulisema about working poverty. Kuna mtu sahi labda ana watch ako like, what is working poverty? So what would you define it as?
Working poverty, I think it's like when someone is working but they're still not yet able to meet all their needs. Exactly. Because I might have a job, yes, but my needs are way beyond that. I might have a family, but what I'm earning, yes, I'm happy I have a job, but haitoshi kila kitu. So at the end of the day, I am better off, but I'm still not able to meet everything I need. So that will be working poverty. Yeah.
Hivyo hata ndio mimi ningesema, because working poverty is you're earning a living, you're earning money, but it can't help you in any way to sustain your basic needs.
Yes.
Unasikia mtu anaenda job kila siku, huyu anaendanga job lakini hana pesa.
Exactly.
Unafikiria huyu mtu anakudanganya ama watu wataanza, unajua African people, anakunywa zote ni wasichana, wamama, wa nini? But actually even ndio kuko. So I hope you guys mnakuwa educated. So what is the role of the youth when it comes to economy?
So our role, it will be twofold, because the economy iko na producers na consumers. So acha tuanze hapo kwa producers. This will require us as youth, one, to open up businesses or to be employed. Neither is greater than the other, but both zinahitajika in an economy. Si kila mtu anaweza kuwa employed. It's the reality. Not everyone can start a business. It's the reality. But if you combine both, we can improve the economy and we can participate in growing the economy of our country, ama our region, ama wherever we are. Yeah, so that's the first role.
Na nakumbuka there's this video I watched, a favorite YouTube channel I watched called Over 25, and they were having a discussion of the same topic. They were like, things we are doing to survive the economy. Na nakumbuka one of them alikuwa like, we keep saying youth wapate job, but hizi job ziko wapi? Because kila saa ni pata job, anzisha biashara, but how do they do that if they don't know?
Yeah.
So one thing we can add is educating them. So do you think as early as now, people should be educated about how to make money, how to start a business? Because nashanga what I learned in high school is not helping me. Hakuna kitu inanisaidia hadi wa leo. Sielewi mbona hizo vitu zote nilifanya. Because I'm over 18, obviously. I have to pay taxes. Do I know how to do that? I don't. I have to get an ID. I don't know the process. Passport ndio hiyo. I don't know the process. Hizi ni vitu zinafai kukuwa educated in schools. Do you think, would you advocate for sahi watu wafunzwe as early as like wakiwa young, how to make money, how to budget, how to do all those things?
100%. Honestly, 100%. Because personally, I've been brought up, how we've been brought up, even with my siblings, is if you have money, know what that money is for. Plan for it. See it in a kupea pesa, and then you waste it, you blow it up.
But how do you plan? And that's the thing.
So I'd advocate from as early as
Form 1, actually.
After Form 1 ni too late. I feel like the moment a child knows what money is, because definitely ukipea mtu hii 10 bob atakwambia naenda kununua sweetie. So they know what money is. So from as early as that, it's a good time to start teaching your child or children or people you are guiding at whatever stage they are at, what money is. It's a tool, it's a resource. This is what it can do for you. They don't need to understand exactly at mtoto wa class 6, understand how to pay taxes, how to make a budget. At their own level, there's something they can understand. So let's say mtu wa Form 1. At that point, unapewa pocket money. So tuseme unapewa 2,000 for a week, ama a month, ama a term, because it varies. Hiyo 2K, sawa. There are people who pay tithe 10%. There are people who want to save. There are people who want to eat. There are like the different needs. Mtu ako nayo na hiyo 2K at Form 1. The same principle atatumia, let's say akifika campus. The same principle atatumia akiwa high school. Because I understand education system. Tunafanya maths, English, physics, chemistry. Hizi vitu zote. But money, it will always be with you every day from the time you're born to the time you die. You will always need money. You will always need it as a resource in your life. So the earlier you know how to manage it. Na si lazima ikuwe PhD level, no. As early as nimekupea 100 bob, sawa. You're going to buy bread and milk, sawa. Ukipawa change, sawa. If you find a place kuna moja inauza mkate 60 bob, ingine inauza 50 bob, don't go for the 60 bob. Hiyo 10 bob, kurudi nayo, will use it somewhere else for something. Ataka ni nyanya ya 10 bob. So something as simple as that. It doesn't have to be complex. But at the same time, the older someone grows, mtu yaki grow kwa older, introduce more concepts. Hivyo pole pole. Exactly, yeah.
So guys, I hope mnakuwa educated. And I want us as my youth peer, and I know most parents watch this show, tuambie hapo chini what you're doing to educate your youth. Cause mimi niko hapa, my mom atakuwa like, ujue venye utapata passport. Unaanzia wapi? Kazi yangu itakuwa ku Google kila saa, because sometimes parents are very naive. They expect teachers to do everything. So, hapo venye umekaa home, able tell me what you're doing to educate yourself about the economy. And as a parent, what are you doing to make sure your child is being educated about the economy? We're going on a short commercial break. We'll be right back after this.
Everywhere, GBS.
Welcome back. This is the show that gets your groove on. Today's topic ni very, I would say interesting, educative. Sijui hata niseme nini. Tumezoea hapa kucheka. Leo tuko so serious hadi natetemeka. I'm like, wow, there's so many things I didn't know. And I hope you guys are being educated. For those who are late, why are you late, number one? Number two, we are talking about economy. Tuendelee. Haya, do you think that's why people wanna venture into bad businesses? Because of the economy? Okay, hatuta blame economy for everything. Guys, tukue serious, but do you think that's the major reason why people are venturing in those businesses kama conmen? Kwa sababu kuna shida. Ni wangapi wamekoniwa hii mwaka? Tuinue mikono tafadhali. Kwa sababu ni kutough out here. Anyway, do you think that's one of the reasons why?
I'd say it's not intentional. Because mtu anajipata tu. It's not intentional.
Conman anajipata tu amekon mtu.
Si conman. I'd say like getting into businesses when they fail. Ama kitu kaya. Like I don't know how to do something, so I will try with whatever little I know. So I might not know everything, but kidogo, I will try something and then learn lessons, and whatever I've started it, I fail. I get. So for conmen, that's a different thing, because I feel like they pry on naive Kenyans and naive youth. Because kama mtu hajakoniwa Kenya, ama hii Nairobi, sijui unaishi wapi.
Kama hujakoniwa, hey, God's favorite.
Yes, God, yeah, you have favor. Because wengine wetu, we've been conned.
Kuna story?
Kuna story.
Tuchapie, tuambie story.
So, it's very recent. Actually, ni this year. I had a phone, iliharibika. So, of course, tunajua, instead of buying a new phone, and I had two phones. So, ni simu nilikuwa nayo, ikaharibika, ilianguka screen ikavunjika. So, I was like, I found someone, and it was a trusted source. Just say trusted, because it's someone I had inquired from a company. So I like, nikapewa number, nikaambiwa this one will help you. So nikapeleka simu, kafixiwa. And then I like, akasema nitafix. Haya. Akasema how long? Akaniambia I just need to find the screen. So just screens juu ya ndani. He was like, in a few weeks I'll give it to you. So he fixes it. He says he's fixing it. Me at the back of my najua inafixiwa, it's been fixed, I'll go get it in a few. So naenda kucollect, niambia in fact tuliona iko na shida ya software, nikapea mtu wa software, because he's more into the hardware bit, so anajua how to fix the screen na ndani, but ikifika sasa kwa software he needs to outsource.
Nishaona red flag hapo.
Mimi sikuona. So akasema aya sawa. Nikamwambia sawa, si nitakuja next week. Aya. Next week inafika. Wewe msi yako wapi? Bado anawako needs. Kwa like sawa. Ni sawa, see I trust you from a trusted company. Nimeconsult, nimepewa number. Kwa nini nishtuke? All this time I'm so chilled, I'm so zen. I'm like nothing can go wrong. Mwezi ya kwanza ikaisha. Mwezi ya pili ikaisha. And I forgot to mention, nilimpea mpaka my laptop. Ilikuwa imevunjika screen.
Okay.
So I was like, hiyo laptop acha ikae because the phone is more urgent. Hey, month 2, bado kwa like, mse bado hayuko. I'm like, hey, kwani how hard is this thing? Month 3, nikaenda nika like, kumeenda aje? Like, bado mse hata amefunga shop. I'm like, amefunga shop. So I thought when ulikuwa unamtrust ni mtu wako, si unampeanga biz. Ako like, unajua nampeanga biz, lakini pia mimi sikai na yeye every day. I'm like, oh my goodness. nilichukua the laptop because like simu sauti tutasoma baadaye, laptop home nayo mbio tena sana. So ikafika month 4, month 5, I think this is the 6th month. Mpaka sasa sijapewa simu. Every day the story changes. Imagine simu Samsung.
The way I will take months. Yangu will take minutes. I was just there like, God, you know how hard I worked for this money. Aki, I was so hurt. Hadi nikaenda police for the first time. I didn't even want to tell my mom because my mom anashinanga kusema, wewe una trustingi kila mtu. Siku moja utaona hiyo trust takupeleka wapi. Guys, alafu nipate hao conmen wananiwatchingi kwa TV, hata una adabu. But mimi nilikoniwa na M-Pesa.
Oh my.
No, actually same. Hiyo M-Pesa ni another story. Yangu ilikuwa like ati we are hiring people who, because I have creative ideas. So I make ideas for them to grow their brand hivyo. So ilikuwa like, no, you have to invest in us. So invest this amount and then you're paid this amount immediately and then you work for us for a month. So mimi nikaona plus alitumia social media ya some friend I know. My friend, literally my friend. Kumbe si beshte yangu, ni mtu ametengeneza account na picha zake.
True.
So mimi niko anashinda flow, kwani hujatuma pesa manze, hii deal utapitwa na hii deal na iende hivyo. So mimi niko I have the money, sasa inakaa hapa ikifanya nini? Katuma. Akanikon tena, nikatuma.
Tena.
Ndo nika-realize, what did I just do? Nimetuma. Anyway, nilienda kwa polisi wananichekelea. The first thing, laughing at me.
But it happens. I've found so many young people, ama youth. Because vile mesema, you're looking for something itakuchangamsha. It might open up doors for you maybe to get a business or start your business or get employed. I've found several. Mtu akwambia, we have a job. Tunataka people working for remote jobs. Kwanza wenye wanakutext WhatsApp. Na a long paragraph. Mtu ako like, send 3,000, send 5,000, send 7. And people do send. And the thing is, vile umesema, they use people like tuna trust. So someone close to you, ama picture. Kituka hawezi suspect. You will never suspect.
Hiyo picha ya profile yake nilikuwa naona, it's so familiar. Kumbe alienda Google, akasearch, darling here, the first girl is the same one kwa DP yake. Because I was like, I've seen this woman before. Kumbe ni the same model, wa hiyo nywele ndo alichukua. Anyway, me I believe in karma, you're going to hell. Anyway, tuendele. So that's one of the reason why we think people are get into prostitution and mapedi wa drugs because of the economy. They are trying to
I think, okay, that is kind of drug peddlers and those people who seek prostitution. Like, that's a different thing. At least we work in the same category na conmen. But I feel like drug peddlers and prostitutes, both genders, I feel like they are pushed to the wall. Especially those living in vulnerable areas like slums. Like, hakuna option ingine. Hawana shamba watalima. Umeget? Hawana a resource they can like utilize and then iwape mazao kitu kaya. No, they just have their little space and whatever little is around them, and drugs most of the time is usually there, or selling someone's body, your body for gain. And in sex for pads, exactly. And it's a shame, but people, like, when people are pushed to the corner and they have to do what they have to do. And sadly, that is the reality of things.
And it's so sad when you're Kenya iko. Like, to get a job, you have to know someone who knows someone. Bona, why should I not ingia interview? You see, this girl has potential and hire me. Kwa lazima I know you to know someone so that you give me a job. Anyway, Kenya, guys.
It's making that makes it even harder. And maybe kama if I'm to get an interview, I'll be like, acha niende, but what are the chances? Kama if I'm really, really desperate, most people, if I'm not wrong, they'd wanapeana bribe, 50,000, 100,000. Those who don't have are like, let me just go with my faith. But it's not to say all companies do that, but it's rampant. It's very rampant in Kenya. And I'm not so sure if it's Africa or across the globe, but Kenya, very, very there.
Guys, nasi ati tuna advocate, ati sasa wewe ukwe unafanya tabia mbaya, unakuja unasema ni economy youth hub. Hebu jichunge. No, don't do that. Look for other ways, but usifanye hivyo. Do you think the economy it affect festive season? now that festive season inakuja. I love Christmas. Oh my God, I can't wait. I love Christmas.
Yeah. Kwanza, of course, definitely, of course, because last Christmas, mafuta haikuwa, so iko how much? 160.
Unajua mimi sijui.
That's imepanda. So like definitely festivities zitakuwa affected, because if I was to go on holiday, let's say with Bonfire Adventures, and they have a trip for, let's say, 30,000 for 2 days. Hiyo 30,000 inatoka wapi kwanza? Nikipata yote hiyo 30,000 nitasema nitumie holiday ama ningoje January, because January if I'm a parent, niko na school fees, niko na rent, niko na nini ingine, food, hizo vitu zote zinaningoja. Ama nipeleke watoto wangu tuende na wao. Ama let's say I'm a youth, definitely. Do I blow it on 2 days, or do I put it aside, nianze hiyo biashara nataka kuendelea nayo? Ama ni boost biashara niko nayo? Ama ni invest? Ama ni put it into good use? Umeget? So people are going to make tough decisions, and I think most people wataamua tu acha tukae home, but of course kuna wale wenye wataenda. Have fun, definitely.
Kama the rich. Ebu, if you're watching us and you have money, Ebu, tell us how it feels not to be affected by the economy.
Give us the secrets.
Ebu tuambie, ama you give us a job, labda we maintain your bank, tukufagilie pesa left, right and center. We can help, by the way. Juu tuko karibu kumalizia. Guys, please sit down and get educated more on this topic. I have solutions that ziko Google, and the ones I've heard from people. So we're gonna go through them and see if we agree or disagree, and any opinions we have. So solution number 1 is saving and budgeting. Do you agree?
Definitely. Especially hapo kwa budgeting. Budgeting, it's key. Whether you're earning 10K, 20K, 40K, 100K, ama 1 million. If you don't budget, you don't know where your money is going to. You don't know where you're losing money. So hapo kwa budgeting, definitely advocate for that. And I feel that can also be taught to even watu as early as possible. Ukimpea 50 bob for pocket money, let's say they're going to school every day. Your 50 bob, let them know 20 bob ni fair, 10 bob ni ya kununua snack, 20 bob hiyo ingine, let them do something with it, but hold them accountable. So something as small as that. Akifika high school, nampa hiyo 2K, tulikuwa tunaongea about. Sawa. Mwambie at the end of the term ama mid-term, akuonyesha ametumia aje. Si ati unatupa 2K every month and you don't know even where it's going even as a parent. So by the time nafika campus, I'll know, well, nikipewa 10K for a whole month, I know what exactly. I know I need to buy food ya 1,000, niko na fare, internet, hizo vitu. So hakuna stress, hakuna, at least uko na bearing. Yeah. And for saving, definitely. Save something for a rainy day.
Now, the good thing about e-technology asai, there are so many apps, there are so many, what's it called? Wacha nianze na apps juu ndo nakumbuka, that help you to save. M-Pesa sahi inakuonyesha, there's an app that shows you how much you've used in a month, in a week. It locks your money. You can lock your money we mwenyewe. You tell yourself nitafungua hii pesa at this time. So guys, take advantage of that. Na bado kuna platforms kama Skillshare, what else? Kuna University of YouTube kama sisi wa kugraduate. Like everything I need, YouTube mbio na Google. Whoa, what is how to do this. So guys, be educated. And I hope as a youth, umeanza kusave as early as now. Si sherehe kila siku. By the way, mnatoa wapi hiyo pesa? Ama ndio unafikiria okay, tumesema to blame economy for everything. Can we say that's why people wanaingia into relationships because me I can't date a man who doesn't have money. Hiyo pesa ni yako, si utafute yako. Like make it make sense. Ama ni mimi peke yangu na kuanga hivyo. Like why would you ama unaona it's a mambo ya relationships and it comes to money.
It's both ways. Relationships by themselves are tough. Ukiongeza money on top inakuwa double tough. So it needs two people to be on the same page. So it wouldn't be wise mimi niingia relationship nikisema nitapata place ya kutoa do. Nimeanza with the wrong foot. Nimeanza on the wrong note kabisa. but as you grow wote mtapata mnasaidiana like in terms of growing each other, and then pesa inakuja. But ukianza the reverse, uongo. And like something that's also on the rise ni anti-waharias na wababas. So like I'm seeing my friends are living the good life.
The life my mama anashinanga kiniambia, the life you can't afford.
Exactly. So I'm like, huyu mdogo, like my age mates ama people in my peers when inaweza date hawana do, nifanye nini? Let me look for the babas mwenye
Sponsor a lifestyle you can't afford.
But you forget it comes at a hefty price.
Yeah.
So I'd definitely not advocate for that. Ata anti-waharias, it's not the best. Yeah.
Na kuna hii kitu ya do you think if we cut costs, people lack jobs? Like there's another solution here. Stop ordering in, stop ordering vitu online. But if you do that, there's someone you're affecting because that kuna huyo mtu ana benefit from that job so that alishe familia yake.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. Because also,
basi tuseme do not do it. Like minimize it. Do it, but minimize it.
But to minimize, the people who are exactly watakosa job. So it's a balance. It's hiyo ni ngumu.
So the last two ni educate yourself about the economy and cut your costs. Sawa? Don't usibudget ati umeona floor ameenda hii restaurant kubwa, now you want to go there. Kama ni kibanda unakulia, unaweza afford kula hapo. Ni nini maisha unaharakisha? Anyway, I think we've come to the end of this discussion. Thank you so much, Chela, for engaging in this. And thank you so much. Kama you are among the few people on my comment hapo chini. Thank you so much. Now, before we leave, we usually have this segment called Game, where we play a game basically. So right about now, games time. So these are just random questions that we're going to answer. At least zitutoe kwa hiyo mood ya serious. Okay. The first one. What's the last lie you've told?
Oh, the last lie I've told. I don't think I tell lies often. I'm trying to think. I live by this motto. Like, the lighter I am, the happier I'll be. Like, instead of carrying lots of stuff, move light in life. You really enjoy it. So the last lie I told, there's nothing that's popping, honestly.
Hata mimi sikumbuki the last time nilidanganya.
The last lie.
Ama labda na wadanganya. This is the last lie. Okay, the next question. What's the worst date you've ever been on?
The worst dates. Oh my. The worst dates. What? Yeah, the worst date, I'm really thinking about it. Worst in terms of?
Worst kwako. You know, we can't define what worst kwako ni. Labda worst kwako ni kwamba ulipe bill.
Okay, worst. I'd say this is the worst because it turned out very funnily. We were out somewhere and kukanza kunyesha. And I had a handbag and I had stuff. And it was really, really raining, like so bad. And at the end of it, nikapata homa. And I really don't like it, getting a cold that turns into a sore throat. So that might have been, in my view, looking back, nakumbuka that was the worst date. Because nilinyeshewa and it was in the middle of town. And you know how town is when it rains. And then on top of that, unapata homa. So definitely not a good ending. But the date was nice.
Ebu sikieni worst ya Chela ni nini? Sisi tukisema hapa, mimi nikisema I think the worst, I think hata nimeisema before. The worst is I was called on a date. And I didn't know I was the one paying.
Ouch.
And I paid for both of us.
Sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, we move regardless. Si ati sana niko na pesa mnifuate. Hey, conmen. When you can't sleep, what keeps you up at night?
When I can't sleep, overthinking. Because I think a lot.
Same.
So I think, and I need to get solutions to what I'm thinking about, or at least a way forward. So overthinking about a problem I'm having, or something I need to do, or plans I've not made that are kind of urgent. Yeah. So definitely those things keep me awake.
Sasa mimi overthink, na overthink, nauma na kichwa hadi nalala. Hivyo. Anyway, who was your very first crush? Ulikuwa class?
Oh, my very first
Ama
crush.
kindergarten?
Definitely, this was in primary. I hope there's no one who's watching from primary. But yeah, my first crush was in primary. And like nothing happened. But of course, your time, you're growing and you're realizing, oh, so this is how it feels to feel this way. This is how it feels to feel this way. So yeah, I had a crush. And it didn't materialize into anything. Right now, I don't think it's known. And we're totally different worlds apart. But definitely in primary.
Maybe my first crush was my first boyfriend. Then I crushed on someone else. Akakuwa boyfriend. Another one, akakuwa boyfriend. Anyway, we go on. But I see them too. So, please. Haya, do you believe in soulmates?
Yes.
Uko na mchumba?
Definitely. I definitely believe in soulmates.
Mbona una escape swali? Before tuendelee, do you
Yes.
have someone in your life?
Yes, someone very, very special. Yes. We all need a special someone in our lives.
Na kama my special someone is a plant ama a dog.
A plant is not a someone.
Hata me believe. I love love. And hopefully one day nitakupata. What do you think happens when you die? When we die?
Oh.
Ushaifikiria,
Definitely.
mimi nakuanga one of those people who are very curious. Like I want to know why, what, why, where. You know, like I would want to die and amke tena so that, you know.
Me too. I mean, like, you feel like a very good night's sleep, and then and then you redo it again. But I don't know. I think the question, Lisa, what do I think happens when you're dead? I usually think that's what happens. Like we reincarnate into someone else, or something else. Hata kama ni a dog, I don't know. But I would really love to reincarnate into something else. I don't know exactly what, but just coming back and living another life in a different form. It sounds interesting and exciting, but I hope it's way better than that, honestly.
Okay, the last question because of time. What are the top 3 ways you deal with stress?
Oh, I deal with stress. 1, I eat. Anajua mwili haionyeshi, but I eat. 2, I talk. I like talking, especially with my person. Because now also keeping it all in your head, it will build up. It may sound mental health. It's a really big issue. So you feel too stressed, and you go like, I'm just carrying everything by myself. So eat, talk, and definitely sleep. I sleep. Nikiwa na stress, especially if it's a long weekend, mimi nakulala, tutalala.
Unajua watu wanapenda kulala. Okay, most of my friends wako na macho kubwa. And uko kwa hiyo category. So, I can see why. For me, how do I deal with stress? To be honest, I cry. Like, I take my time. Sometimes hata nakuanga na meeting. Like, kwa to-do list yangu, kuna part sometimes. Nitaandika, today night, I will cry. Hiyo time ikifika niende tu, akina sound kama cheesy. But imagine it works. I go and I let it out. Because sometimes ni wale wa, nikisikia, naisikilia hapa. Sometimes I can't even breathe. Niko tu, wacha tu nilie itoke yote. And then talk to someone as well. Yeah. It helps. Okay. Guys, we've come to the end of the show. I hope you guys may enjoy as much as sisi tumeenjoy kukaa hapa. Na ku-inform, ku-educate, entertain as well. Thank you, Chella, for coming.
Thank you.
You're going to say your last words on the topic or whatever you have to say. And then your social media platforms, tumalize hapo.
My last words will be, as youths in Kenya, times are tough, but we hope things will get better. The little that you can do it. One progress. It doesn't have to be moving a whole mountain. Your small little progress that you can do that. And my social media platforms, my main favorite one is Instagram. So it's Chelagat Pauline with a dot on each letter. So C.H. all the way to Pauline. And also Paper Lovers is my brainchild. Also on Instagram, _paper_lovers. And yes, thank you for having me.
Oh, welcome. Guys, the reason why nilikuwa nataka tuongea about this topic, acha niupigia short story before tumalize. Tulikuwa class and our lecturer alikuwa like, do you know how much water is right now? And we are like, no. Kazi yetu ni kufungua tu tap, kuosha mkono, taking time in the shower, ukisikiza playlist kwa hapo, you know. But Ndio nikakaa chini kajiuliza, oh my god, I know nothing about the economy, and you guys, ebu tufungue macho, because as much as tunatata, oh the government, have you sat down and researched what the government is doing to help us kama mayouth? Because kuna vitu watu wanafanya huku nje, ni venye sisi mayouth hatutaki kujitokeza. So educate yourself. Plus tuko na so many platforms, guys. You have your friends, you have the internet. Jesus Christ, ask questions, sumbua wazazi wako, sumbua lecturers, teachers, whoever, so that you get educated about this specific topic. Nitaacha na a small challenge. Go challenge yourself, at least ujue maziwa ni how much, okay? Jua bili stima ni how much, okay? Anyway, thank you so much for always coming here to watch us and engage with us as well. You can send us any opinion you have, and we want men here. Men, mujitokeze, because tunatafuta tunawakosa. Guys don't like cameras, and come on, mujitokeze hapa. Our SMS line is 21144. You can write us a comment hapo chini, and you can also send us a personal DM yangu ama ya Rachel as well. Those are my last words, I guess. Follow me on social media at The Flowway, my small business at Good Find by Flow, and yeah, support our small businesses as well. See you next time, same place, same time. Bye.
Everywhere GBS.
Sirini, Yesu suluhu, mwamba imara, Adonai, Roho Mtakatifu, usifiwe milele na milele, ujulikane sirini, Yesu suluhu, mwamba imara, Adonai, Roho Mtakatifu, usifiwe milele na milele, ujulikane sirini, Yesu suluhu, mwamba imara, Adonai, Roho Mtakatifu, usifiwe milele na milele, ujulikane. Na kuabudu Yahweh, Yahweh, uinuliwe Mungu wa majeshi, na kuabudu Yahweh, Yahweh, uinuliwe Mungu wa majeshi, na kuabudu.
Jipe moyo salama, asifiwe
popote
na kokote,
udumu milele, udumu milele, udumu milele.
jipe moyo
Salama
asifiwe
popote,
na kokote,
udumu milele, udumu milele, udumu milele, majeshi na kuabudu Yawe, Yawe, uinuliwe Mungu wa majeshi na kuabudu
Yahweh,
Yawe, uinuliwe Mungu wa majeshi na kuabudu.
never knew when to start, oh Lord. Then you came and picked me up. Now my love is never ceasing to you. Never knew when to start, oh Lord. Then you came and picked me up. Now my love is never ceasing to you. Whatever you want me to be, let your spirit lead me. 'Cause if you lead me, I will follow. Whatever you want me to be, let your spirit lead me. 'Cause if you lead me, I will follow. Pick me up, make me whole again. Let me learn to love you how you deserve. Pick me up, make me whole again. Let me learn to love you how you deserve. Pick me up, make me whole again. Let me learn to love you how you deserve. Pick me up, make me whole again. Let me learn to love you how you deserve. Never wanna leave you again. Saw my flaws and you never left. Jesus, you reign. Never wanna leave you again. Saw my flaws and you never left. Jesus, you reign. 'Cause where you lead me, I will go. When you call me, I will answer. When you're knocking on my door, I will open deep inside me. Where you lead me, I will go. When you call me, I will answer. When you're knocking on my door, I will open deep inside me. Pick me up, make me whole again. Let me learn to love you how you deserve. Pick me up, make me whole again. Let me learn to love you how you deserve. Pick me up, make me whole again. Let me learn to love you how you deserve. Pick me up, make me whole again. Let me learn to love you how you deserve. You deserve